Today's video is going to be loot from 1,000 Guardians of the Rift Rewards Guardian searches. Do you actually make money from this boss, and is it worth your time and effort? Well, it's way better than other runecrafting methods in my opinion for the most part. It does start to get a little stale after you've closed 100 rifts, but honestly, runecrafting in general is not that entertaining. That's why they have the Zaya methods to just make things nice AFK and a little bit easier. But overall, this method's really solid and you can make a decent amount of money. So how much money did we make? Well, stick around and you will find out. But first, I do want to check out the wiki and see what the rewards can be that we can actually get. So as you see, every rewards guardian search is worth, on average, 3.8k. Now, using the method I use, I get around 7 to 11 points a round. Now, if you're doing the averages, that's only about 4 or 5 searches per game, but that's, you know, not too bad. That could be up to like 15k, and there are a lot of other things on here that are super useful. So let's go ahead and get into those. Now, a thing that's not really useful is the Atlic's Diary. The Atlic's Diary is just more lore, so if you're a lore person, you'll probably love it. Me personally, I'm not really a lore person, so it is what it is. The other thing you can get is a 1 in 200, the Catalytic Talisman. If you're a main account, you've probably already bought this by now, but if you're an Iron Man, this makes it really nice because you can get rid of a lot of talismans. The Abyssal Lantern is actually pretty cool because it gives you different stats based on what logs that you're burning in the lantern itself. It's a 1 in 700 chance to drop, and the perks for using the lantern are pretty cool. The other thing I wanted to mention is a lot of people think that you can actually use the lantern's perks outside of Guardians of the Rift. You can't. It doesn't work. You can use it for Fashionscape, but you can't use the perks outside of Guardians of the Rift. Also, the Abyssal dies are 1 in 1200. There is a red dye, green dye, and blue dye, and those are used to color your runecrafting outfit when you get your outfit. You can also get essence pouches, which is weird because you should just have these anyway, and they, I'm sure, take away chances for you to actually get other rewards. So highly recommend just getting the pouches from the Abyss or other means. As far as rune goes, they are super fantastic at giving runes, so you get literally all the runes that you can think of except astral runes, basically, but you can almost get every single kind of rune, and they are super fantastic for runes. So you guys can take a look at the list, but I'm not going to go through every single one of these because there would be a lot and we'd be here all day. As far as talisman goes, you can literally get almost every single talisman, which is kind of tragic because it's always sad when you're not looking for a talisman and you get one. The cool thing is here, though, that you have a 1 in 300 chance of getting the elemental talisman, and the elemental talisman actually allows you to get rid of all the elemental talismans in your bank. So again, a great saver for bank space, especially if you're an Iron Man. You can go ahead and get rid of those. So the talisman drops for the first time are really nice because they can clear some bank space. Other things that you can get the Abyssal Pearls and the Intrinsic pouches, as well as Abyssal Ashes and a Needle, which is super troll, and you can also get the Abyssal Protector pet at 1 in 4k. The Abyssal Pearls allow you to buy things from the shop, and those things include the runecrafting outfit, so highly recommend, you know, when you get the pearls, don't be sad unless you have the runecrafting outfit, and even then there's other things in the shop that you can get, things like changing the Abyssal Protector look and feel. There's items like that as well. I do also, because I'm going to get trolled, the Abyssal Needle, you'll see why I said that in a minute, is a 1 in 300 drop, and the Abyssal Needle allows you to combine all of your pouches, small through giant, into a colossal pouch, which gives you, I believe, like 40 slots in your pouches, so it's really cool. It just saves 3 inventory slots, and it's awesome. I don't know what that feels like. A little spoiler alert, still salty, forever salty. Yeah, those are all the drops from Guardians of the Rift. So now, since we have all the drops, what's the loot that I actually got? Well, let's go ahead and take a look at the loot that I have received from Guardians of the Rift, and I have done 1,002 searches, and we are at 4.5 mil. So overall, not too bad. We got a stupid amount of runes. Again, it's phenomenal for runes. You're at a 7,119 for blood runes, 8.8k law runes, 8.5k nature runes, 6.7k death runes. The chaos runes are insane. We got 19,000 fire runes, which is awesome. And again, there's a lot of talismans in there. We did end up getting 4 catalytic talismans and 2 elemental talismans. We're at almost 2,300 pearls, which is pretty phenomenal. And tragically, we ended up getting 9 needles. We got 41 intrinsic pouches. We did get 2 green dyes and 1 blue dye, which is great. We ended up with 2 abyssal lanterns, which is pretty insane. Yeah, as you guys can see, the abyssal needle not real. It's a 1 in 300 drop, and I am over 3x the drop rate, which is really tragic because I just want the stupid pouch to save inventory spaces, make Guardians of the Rift a little nicer, use other runecrafting methods outside of Guardians of the Rift, but I feel like I need to do Guardians of the Rift so I can get the pouch, so I can make everything else more efficient and less annoying. I'm still baffled that I have two 1 in 700 drops, and I don't have a 1 in 300 drop. So there's also those intrinsic pouches, and as far as the pouches go, they do actually give you a few different rewards. So we're going to go ahead and take a look back at the wiki. They do give you XP lamps at 1 in 15. They give you a tarnished locket, which is used to teleport around. They give you blood essence and a lost bag. You can also get a stupid amount of runes as well. There's a dragon spear, a shield left half, a dragon med helm, some more pure essence. You have a 1 in 10 chance of getting a hard clue scroll as well. So honestly, when you get a pouch, it's really not the end of the world. It is pretty solid. So we are going to go ahead and go back to how many pouches did I get? Well, the amount of pouches I got was 41 pouches. And as you can see, that is worth 871k. We got some of the different runes in there, which is really nice. We got 4 crystal keys, 4 lamps. We did end up getting a tarnished locket, and we did get 2 hard clues. Now, keep in mind with the hard clues, you don't get a hard clue if you have one in the bank. So I would probably have gotten more hard clues, but I don't always do my clues right away. So keep that in mind when you're taking a look at this. Sometimes the hard clues are just sitting in my bank, and you may get more hard clues if you actually do them right away, instead of just continuing to search until your points are all gone. So keep that in mind when you're taking a look at this loot. So overall, really solid. We ended up with about 6.2 mil. And again, 1,000 searches does take a while because, like I said, you get about 7 to 11 points a game, and then you have to kind of think about that's doubled because you need both elemental and catalytic. You need 1 point each in order to open it, so that requires 2,000 points. So it does take quite a while. I do want to take a look at how many games I have done because that's actually going to show you. So I've closed 228 rifts. So keep that in mind when you're looking at these, that it does take a while to open 1,000 rifts, which is why I'm so salty that I don't have the stupid needle. But I've got 9 regular needles, and the first time I got the needle, I was all super excited and got trolled. I really need to make that into a short because I did record it. It was one of the funniest things ever before I realized like you could get a regular needle before the abyssal needle. Good times. Thank you, Jagex, for adding that in to make people like me feel bad. But anyway, that is what I have for loot from 1,000 Guardians of the Rift rewards guardian searches. Let me know what you guys got on your loot. What are you dry from? I hear a lot of people are dry on the lantern itself, and everything is just, it's just not in the cards for me with needles. So let me know what your struggle is with Guardians of the Rift, and if you like the minigame. I personally enjoy it. Makes runecrafting a little bit more interesting. But again, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, subscribe to the channel, leave a like for the algorithm. If you guys have any questions and comments, make sure you leave them in the comment section down below. Also, memberships are now live, so if you're interested in supporting the channel directly, make sure you check out the memberships. I have some emotes there, and when we get more members, we can get more emotes, and I already have those emotes ready to go, so we're just waiting on more memberships. You can also get chat badge icons when I go live and you are chatting in my stream. So if you're interested in that, make sure you check out memberships. Also, if you're interested in caffeine, make sure you check out Rogue Energy in the description below and use code Rolland at checkout for 20% off. Again, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.
Turn up the summer vibes. Get off your phone one time, would you come outside? Cause we all here chilling. Yeah, it's the same old, same old, same. No, we don't play no games. Oh, they wanna talk. Why they gotta hate on me? Damn. But I ain't not tripping. I'm fly as a pigeon. This girl's been eyeing the